this track ring is out?
This one?
Yeah, I've not been along here before.
I think, you know this white little church?
Oh yeah.
Just above the road?
Yeah. It's a traffic route as well.
It is.
You think it's a what? Algonet.
Algonet, something at the time of Algonet.
What's the name of the church? Do you know, Ian?
Sorry?
Do you know the name of the church?
I think it's Agios Andonis.
Only 2,000 metres to go.
Teucrium, Teuchrium.
So what you reckon, just to kind of go over that way?
And then go up very gently so you can see the line up there.
Right.
About 30 degrees, I think.
Okay.
It's going to be a bit more gentle now.
Right.
Until we reach the end, then we've got to go steeply again.
Yeah.
Where's the end? So that
Well, heading up to the top.
over there.
We'll get to a point where it's just got to go basically up a bit, straight up. But now, for a bit, it'll be a pretty gentle climb.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I like to hear that. That's a potato field we walked past.
Yeah.
Well, now we're here. We could go just straight up here. I was standing there not knowing where to go, and Jim asked, "Are you alright?" And then I said, "Yes, I just don't know where to go. I think I'm lost." And then I looked up and said,
And you said, let's go straight up there. And I said, yeah, let's go straight up
well,
there.
So I just said the magical word, and that set Jim off. And then you were someone lost behind
I was waiting for him. No one
yeah,
came,
you were lost behind a rock, and I thought the only guide I have I should follow.
Well, I heard Jim say go up the
gully.
thing,
Yeah. It was actually quite clear of vegetation.
You said that before, and then we were there just right underneath. And it looked sort of
Yeah, and
as approachable as it gets.
I mean, generally the ground was pretty good because it was solid rock. You were coming up like little rocky steps and ramps and things rather than scree, and the vegetation was consequently a lot thinned out. So it was slow going, but it was alright.
Happy after a summit climb?
So I'm not supposed to move anymore. Really?
Just stay in the line and
Okay. That's nice. Ian's building a fire and I'm just relaxing.
well, we found some nice companions.
It's quite apparent now that you've decided to stop there. It's fine. It's a perfectly good spot. It's a bit of the wind. It's not quite as good as a view, but yeah, it's probably swirling around a bit. But, plenty of room. We can
I'm a bit sad with the situation.
rendezvous in the morning. I'll shout you at 6 o'clock.
We'll be getting up till
9:30.
Hey!
seven.
Want to be off this mountain by 11 before it gets hot.
What's that?
We're trying to get off the mountain before 11 before it gets hot.
It's true, we do.
Yeah. I've left my lighter up there as well on the wax.
I've got some
Matches, but wonderful.
matches.
I'll take some long distance shots of your campfire.
Well, why do you both have to be so stubborn?
Not very stubborn. Just doing the wrong thing. It won't be the first time we've slept in different parts of the mountain.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it's not quite as much fun.
Not quite as much fun.
Right then,
Yes.
I'll go get used to it.
Bravo, Jim. You see, girls shedding a tear always work.
You're crying.
I was just rubbing my eye because I still have that
Right, I'll go get this stuff. We have some suitable weaponry to wake them up in the morning. When you will
and just shove it over.
Stick a few of these down inside his. Stick a few of those thistles down his sleeping bag. Have a go on it.
The mythic king in Chios Islands, Dionysus and Ariadne were the parents of King Olympia. This wine has been produced for over 1,000 years on the slopes of the Kytheranos mountain at the ideal altitude of 470 meters.
Wow!
There you go.
So we're at the ideal altitude.
Not the altitude for drinking it.
You get it started much easier this time here.
Yeah, everything's very dry now.
Well, I
And
live
this wood's very dry. And the matches were a bit better. Timber's probably not as good as the other night sites.
It will not last as long.
They don't smell like incense though. Why is that?
I think it's olive wood though, I'm not sure. Dried out. Yeah, it is. Beautiful smell.
Oh, you've built a much better hearth this time too. Of course, there's bigger stones available than this.
Well, it's plenty of building material, isn't it?
Yeah, Ian was a bit worried about the archaeological service.
Archaeological service won't be
you have to edit that out of the film.
Ian Bolton might give me a lecture about rearranging the stones.
We just say that was the first step. We just used the ancient one.
That's a nice scene.
You call it.
That's a superb scene. So do you guys do this often?
No,
Every week.
not as much as we should actually.
Yeah, I mean you should. You got
Well, I was thinking that even walking along, that blue solid road
yeah.
was different now because we have this destination. So I've walked this road about 100 million times.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for it.
I agree. Very good idea. We copied that idea.
There's a place. On the grand step.
Hold on. Good morning, apple and blueberry. It's cooking 2 minutes.
No, I'll put it standing. I'll put it in the hot and just cook it in the morning. It made like a super cozy in the morning.
So this is not even one of those cooking meals.
No, I don't leaving that stuff just beyond me. Dried stuff, fried pasta, couscous, olive. It's all perfectly good mountain food, better than all that so-called specialist crap that they make.
Yeah, I'm not so
Expensive
convinced.
specialist crap that they
Yeah,
make.
it's probably quite nice too, but it's just costs because they give you the description of how they
Trout food.
and how they.
Came prepared tonight with a screw top.
Yeah, that was a good one. Can't say I really planned it, but
Really, diving into this one, I went.
Yeah.
Super.
that was good. That flower's even not as good as the other flower, but it'll be alright.
Yeah, it was a pretty big castle, wasn't it? It's huge. It's not walled, and it's fairly continuous from the summit down to here, Oh, the other thing I was looking at the way down as well.
Yeah, it would be all the stuff.
It's different. The walls are made differently to any of the others.
As in smaller stones.
Smaller stones.
I think it's used the natural defences of the site as well. Just walled in.
Oh yeah.
Natural rock walls.
Yeah.
It's an impressive crag, this. I was looking at admiring it when I was coming down the wall there, and it is an impressive, rugged little peak.
I wonder what makes you want to
It's the most rugged part of the mountain, actually.
Yeah, this might have been their party ground. This is where the knights.
That's all that is.
Oh, this is the ballroom. The dance floor.
We'll dance later after a few drinks.
I didn't see any animals, I just saw the droppings. But I wasn't quite sure that it was the Yin's droppings, because he was ahead of us or not.
That's true, he was quite ahead of us.
Well, I went round the other way.
I can see the light.
Yeah, I was quite surprised when I heard you were over to the left, because you'd gone over to the right.
So how did you come up? Where? Which way?
Oh, much higher up over there.
So you went up there?
I went further.
Yeah.
Go further, but it's not so steep.
Mm.
Oh, I didn't hear you talking after a while. I was up there and I thought, right. I was on him.
Ian
then
said
I knew.
before he can always hear me coming up somewhere because I'm always talking, which is not true.
Then I could hear you when I knew where you were coming up, so I came down here to meet you.
Did you shout at one point?
No,
No.
and I just saw him because I looked up there and there he was standing.
No, I could hear Sibylle talking. I could hear your sticks.
Yeah, the sticks are quite into characteristic clatter, clatter, clatter sound, isn't it? It's when you hear the scrape and the ah!
That's a bit frightening then. Yeah. You know, we were having this very scientific discussion about all the sharks around us.
Yeah, well, there's a hell of a lot of pottery up here.
And Ian said he reckons they just had all these drinking parties here and then...
You just threw them over the side.
Yeah, threw them over the side. And then you made this very, what remark was it? To make this remark about...
I said instead of drinking all the time, they should have levelled the side a bit better.
So by that
So a
time,
bit of access.
he clearly needed some drinking himself. So.
The access could be a bit easier.
What have you got there? An egg?
Wait.
What, you got an egg?
An egg.
I'm shelling an egg.
Oh, shelling it.
Take your knee down so Jim can see the egg.
So your average egg.
Oh right, I think it's nothing special. I thought you were going to cook it in the fire. I thought you were going to cook it in the fire or something.
No, I boiled it at home.
It's one I made earlier.
Yeah, I boiled it before I come up.
Okay. What is fire? Fotja. Fotja. Okay, fotja.
Almost ready to go. 6:55. Here we are then, almost at the summit of Palaeokastro. That's quite a substantial length of wall there, isn't it? Big castle. Absolutely, the lighting is gorgeous. Right, we're going to head on down then.